look at me go. Roll out the barrel, feel it in your bones. Oh yeah, look at me go. Roll out the barrel, feel it in your bones. Oh yeah, look at me go. Roll out the barrel, feel it in your bones.
Hey guys, this is Hyasiance, or Hya for short, and what I'm going to do today is give you a little bit of a guide to Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor is a really versatile hero that is most commonly played as support. However, I have seen games where he has gone mid or off lane very successfully. Let's just talk a little bit quickly about his skills. First of all, Paralyzing Cask, his Q, is one of the best stuns in the game. It allows you to stun up to 8 times, bouncing back and forth, 1 second stun on heroes, 5 seconds on neutral creeps. It's really useful to get some extra farm in the jungle because of that 5-second stun. When ganking, you want to try and land that stun where there isn't a ton of creeps around, ideally between 2 enemy heroes to maximize your stun duration. This stun is really useful for ganks on heroes like Meepo or PL, allowing you to stun between all of the illusions, keeping them all in place for you or your teammates to finish the job. His W, Voodoo Restoration, is a toggleable skill that heals Witch Doctor and his allies in an AoE around himself. It costs a small amount of mana initially to cast, but then also costs mana per second while toggled on. Towards endgame, when you have enough mana regeneration to keep it toggled on during a team fight, it can be game-changing, allowing you to keep your allies alive while tossing out CC and high amounts of DPS, since it doesn't get cancelled while casting your other skills. However, just be sure to keep an eye on your mana, because you don't want to run out when a stun on a fleeing enemy hero could secure a kill for your carry. Maledict, Witch Doctor's E, is a small AoE damage spell that puts a dot on the enemy, causing that enemy to take up to 20 damage every 4 seconds for a 12-second period. Also, Maledict's dot gains bonus damage for every 100 health points the enemy hero loses after it was casted. Bonus damage is double the amount of the regular cast, up to 40 damage every 4 seconds for each 100 HP lost on the enemy hero. Translation, it has the potential to do an assload of damage. However, since the AoE effect is relatively small, a radius of only 165 compared to say Lena's stun at a radius of 225, some may find it very difficult to land on a fleeing hero. If you combo the skill with your cast stun, you'll have a much easier job of making it work. On to Witch Doctor's most notable skill, his ultimate ability, Death Ward. This doctor forcefully checks your prostate with his high damage ultimate. Yes, it does that much damage. Without the Eggs upgrade, this spell has a 700 point attack area and hits for a whopping 120 damage every 0.22 of a second at level 3 for a duration of 8 seconds. It's channeled, which means you'll have to watch out for stuns and other CCs, and because of this, lots of players tend to grab a BKB to negate enemy CC. At the end of the day, having good positioning in a team fight will help you secure your damage dealing over the full 8-second duration. Now let's talk about that Eggs upgrade. Apart from the increase in stats that an Aghanim Scepter will give you, Ags increases the damage dealt to 150, an extra 30 damage every 0.22 seconds. Also, it will hit 4 targets at a time instead of 1. This will change the outcome of your team fights exponentially. A well-positioned Death Ward will cause the enemy team to basically fall over, and can change a losing game into a winning one. There are so many builds to talk about, and they all boil down to different team comps, enemy team comps, farm you're able to get, etc. But at the end of the day, if nothing else, your goal should be to get an Eggs.
That's a 2-5.
Feel it in your bones. Oh yeah, look at me go. Roll out the barrel, feel it in your bones. Feel it in your bones.